What's up, YouTube? This is NNJ Exotics, just showing off my collection here. A couple of people have been asking me, want to see my snakes, kind of see their weights and kind of where I keep them. So start off here with the lesser female 2010. This female was from Charlie at Royal Q Pythons in Clifton, New Jersey. He's based out of. He's a really good guy. I got some other snakes from him, but let me just show you her. She's a lesser girl. She's about say 4 months. She's weighing in about 280 or so. Weighed her today. Okay. I cleaned out the tubs today, so their water bowl's not in here, but normally I just keep them in the hideouts too. Next one up is my lesser male. It's a 2010. He's from Ralph at myballs.net, MABALLS.net. Picked him up at the White Plains show. But Ralph's also a good guy, answers any questions and has awesome snakes. But this right here is my lesser male. He's weighing in about the same, around 300 grams or so. Put him back. Next up is my het albino male. He's an 09. He's also from Charlie at Royal Q Pythons. It hits a little bit. It's not really a biter. And this guy's weighing about 450, 480. Alright. Get normal looking. He's just 100% het for albino. Looking to pair him up. When my albino girl's up to size. She's still around 500 or so. She'll be sometime. Again, it's from Charlie at RoyalQPythons.com. Next up is the sibling to that male. It's the het albino female, 2009. She's a hisser. She can be a little bit protective, but here you go. She's never bit me though, so it's a cool thing. Alright, she's weighing in about 500 or so, 500 grams. Again, she's a sibling to this het albino male. Just gonna hold on to her and see where it goes. Next up is a normal male. It's a 2010. I picked him up in Hamburg. Consider him my little dinker. Paid like $10 for him, but picked him out of the bunch. You know, the walkout babies they have there, and he just caught my eye. And as you can see, his pattern's a little bit crazy. But otherwise, he's been a normal snake. Had him when he was around 60 grams. He's about 300 grams or so right now. Okay. Next up is my male piebald. His medium white is an 07. Okay. I got him from Kevin in New Jersey. He was moving, so he's selling out his collection. Picked up this piebald off of him. Really awesome snake, though. When I got him back in July, he had a hard time adjusting. Wouldn't eat for me. After talking to different breeders, Jason at MightyMorphs.com, Charlie at Royal Q Pythons, and then Ralph at MABALLS.net, Massachusetts Ball Pythons. They told me to, add some bedding into there, change it from a 32 quart to 15, and then kind of give him a hideout. And to be honest, he just took a meal, his first meal like 3 weeks ago. And he's been taking a meal ever since, starting off with something small, hopper, then a mouse, and gonna see if I can try a small rat this week. Okay, but he's weighing in at around 760 grams. Next up here is my albino female. She's an 09. Aside from the piebald, she's got to be my favorite too. She has a high contrast. She has yellow blushes in between. Awesome looking snake. She's weighing about 500 or so. Next up I have my spider female. She's an 07. She's weighing in around 1200 grams. I got her from Kevin, who I believe got her from Ralph Davis as a baby. But so you can see she's a beautiful looking spider. Looking to mate her with my pastel this season to have some bumblebees in early spring. Next up is my lemon pastel male 07. She's also from Kevin in Jersey, who moved out of state. And I also believe acquired him out of well, from Ralph Davis. And beautiful looking lemon pastel. He's weighing in around 900 grams or so. Next up is my albino boa. I picked her up in White Plains in November of 09. As a little baby. She has some defect to her eye, which she was born with no eyes. Took her to the vet a couple times. The vet said her left eye, she actually had an eye, but her cornea was messed up, so I need to lubricate it every couple days. Not looking to breed her at all because of her genetic defect, but she's an awesome looking snake. Had her since she was about 100 grams or so. Breeder's gonna put her down, and I saw her and kind of was offering her for sale with the purchase of another boa, and I was like, I really want her. I don't really want two boas since I had one already, but she's awesome. Next up is my Hypo Ghost male 2008 boa. It's actually it's my first snake, and I got him as a gift from my girlfriend. A friend of mine had him, and you know, he was selling it. My girl decided you know, to make him an offer on it, and he's the one who started it all. Started reptile shows for me, and kind of established my collection as it is now. You know, I didn't really go the boa route, ball python, just because of their size, you know. But I have two boas now, and they're going to be a good size, and I can handle them. You know, upgrade their habitat as they grow. But you know, I really like my balls. Next up is a normal female. She's a 95. She's weighing in around 2,700 grams. Sweet girl. Okay, she was a Craigslist pickup. Had her in quarantine for a couple months, but she's awesome, you know. Nice size. And then next up is my normal female 2000. She is around 10 years old, and again, I got her on Craigslist. 50 bucks. Owners were moving, and she has like a nice, like cinnamon type look to her, different spots. Again, she's been in quarantine, so you know, she's been healthy, vet checked, everything. Looking to try out my pied with her, see if anything comes about, or if I just get 100% het pieds, but we'll see how it goes and kind of what I get. The only other thing here is my Red Bull fridge incubator that's still in the process. Haven't messed with it too much as I haven't been expecting any clutches, but got this also on Craigslist. 50 bucks. The guy said it wasn't working, drove out to Long Island, and when I plugged it in, as I'll show you here, it works fine. Of course, I won't be needing it for the cooling feature. I'll take out the cooling features out and work with it. Some flex water inside, some heat pads, and as you can see, my Rankle thermostats in there to make it into a full working incubator. Down below, I have my 3 cubic feet freezer. It works fine. I looked down below it, and it actually became a fire hazard. I saw some smoke, so right now it's not on. I'm not using it. Probably looking to sell it on Fauna or BP.net if somebody wants to make an incubator out of it. Maybe $100 or so. I haven't listed it yet, but if you're interested, send me an email. The only other thing which a lot of people don't know is you can actually go to U-Haul and buy this case of wrapping paper. It's about $9, and I put that on the bottom, and then I put the substrate, which is the aspen that I use, right on top. Just easier to clean. Again, instead of ordering some custom made paper. But aside from that, my scale and the book you gotta have, pretty much all the information needed is in there as far as genetics, breeding, everything. Browse the forums daily, weekly, kind of see what's new, what's out there. But that's it. Thanks.